what is true generational wealth? Well, it's passing assets down from one generation to the next generation so that your children, your grandchildren do not have to start from the first step, from A, as you do. They have a leg up, they have a step up, and they don't have to be running the same rat race that you did. When it comes to passing property from one generation to the next, it's the same thing. We have to be thinking in case of having a true legacy, of actually moving your assets from one generation to the next. It's a mix really of deeds, it's a mix of trust, it's a mix of having the property set up in the right way so that one, you avoid unnecessary taxes, and two, you avoid probate. I know I love to beat up probate all the time, but why spend money on something that you don't have to? I know you may have a lot of money, however, do you really want to have your family members, your loved ones, your beneficiary stuck in a probate court for months on end, spending thousands of dollars on an unnecessary step? I know that no rational person would want that. And so in a situation like that, if you can truly avoid probate, why not? And a trust is a wonderful way to do that. So let's talk about it. How can I use deeds? How can I use trust so that I make sure that I avoid probate and I move assets from one generation to the next? So a trust, as you may know, is a vehicle. Consider it more like a bucket, right? And you have, in fact, let's call it a treasure chest. You're taking all your property and you're putting it in this treasure chest. You have your house in it, you have your car, you have your bank accounts, you have all your assets within this treasure chest. And while you're alive, while you're competent, you're the one just managing these assets. And then if you become incompetent or if you pass away, the person that you designate, the new person, will become the beneficiary of all these assets. And then the trustee that you designate will be the person who manages the assets. And granted, the beneficiary and the trustee can be the same person. But guess what? While your assets is within this treasure chest, there's no need for probate. And that's how you use a trust in order to avoid probate, because the trust now has the property, the trust is the owner of the property, and guess what? The trust is an inanimate thing. It doesn't die, and so it lives on forever, and there's no need to probate the assets that are in the trust. So let's talk about deeds. Deeds and trusts work hand in hand. If you own a piece of property, it's in your name right now, you can transfer it via deed to the trust. And so now you deed it to the trust doesn't die, the trust owns the property, you can give yourself a life estate in that property, so you have the permission to live in there for free, you have the right to do whatever with the house while you're alive. And so this is a grantor trust that you deeded the deed for your home into. And that's how a trust and deed work together to give you a wonderful estate plan that avoid probate. I hope that helps. My name is Megan Truick. Please like and subscribe.
Thanks so much for watching our video. We hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. If you liked what you saw, please give us a thumbs up. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop a comment below. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, don't hesitate to share it with them. For more awesome resources, check out the description below. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.